Hey Drew, I'm going to go through this really quickly, give you a little bit of feedback as a first-time site visitor, somewhat. Um, so far, landing on your page here, it looks good. We do have to be careful about the content policy. So that is something you'll have to watch for. This sort of seems out of place. And when you get here, I think the color shift is a little jarring. I want you to think about, yeah, I would just have this here, and since it is fixed, you don't need that. They're just kind of in the way. If you want to put about here or something, that's fine. But the issue is we have this totally different aesthetic here, right? The greens and shadows with this blue and purple. So I would be very careful about that, and be careful about putting videos over photos. And again, these, if you were going to do that, would be better over something like this, right? This would be too busy, but maybe a background like that because it fits. And maybe it would be dropped back a little bit. I can read this okay. It's a little busy here. Again, this image works well with these colors and not so much this dark situation. If you have other images here that you could use for a thumbnail that are more in this color palette, that could work. But that's the thing. And it's a clear shot, so I hate to say put a treatment on it. It could just be that the thing is, if this is what your work usually looks like, then that's kind of what you need to go for instead of some of this. But if this is what your work looks like, then you need to stick with that on your single page here like that. Keep your aesthetic consistent because they're both so different is the thing. Okay, and then you could if you put your about on a separate page, it'd be a little easier. Yeah, it's conflicting, that's the thing. So I'll let you work that out, however you want to do it. And of course, this is a template. No addresses unless this is a business address, an office. But this doesn't seem like your aesthetic. It seems like the template. And you won't need this because you have this. So you essentially are over navigating. You've got way too many options there because we've got it fixed. And I prefer that. That works well when we do that. Yeah, and again, your aesthetic. Just choose your aesthetic. Which is it going to be, right? The purple or the other. Okay. Let's see. I don't have your, unless this is it, I don't have your get feedback link. Which, there it is. Okay, good. Need to label those for me. This needs to be optimized so it doesn't load slowly. Okay, so left align this, editor. Again, content policy. You'll want to look at how that is, probably center it on your mobile. Left align that. Bring that down. That doesn't need to be underlined if it's not a link. And you'll need some social media, at least a LinkedIn, something that is relatable. Where you can send people to your site, all right? And try not to break that up. Okay, all right. Otherwise, you've got a good start. Let's look at asset guides. So, okay, when you get here, tell us a little more about what your role was. Okay, you can keep this edited down, but we still need to know what it is, what the role was. You know, is it a documentary? Were you the director of cinematography? I know you're saying, you know, in your, here's the other thing is how do we get back? You're saying director, cinematographer, editor. Was that the case for all of those is the thing, okay? All right, great start. You got some issues to work out, but they're all doable, all right? Good luck.